What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more William Shatner, and we're back with a Shatner cover of an original I am actually familiar with, unlike some of the other songs on this Seeking Major Tom album. And that's right, we're going to listen to a cover of Bowie's Space Oddity. For a long time, I didn't know that's what the song was called when I was growing up. I heard it some places, here and there, and I always thought it was called Ground Control to Major Tom. But yes, it's called Space Oddity, and given that I do know the original here, I'll have a better sense for how Shatner stays true to and or departs from the original. In fact, given the way some of the transitions between songs on Seeking Major Tom use this and Peter Schilling's Major Tom Coming Home, I think I've already heard a bit fragments of what this will sound like, and I think sonically it's probably not terribly far away from the Bowie original. But yeah, ultimately, I am aware on some level that the song from Bowie, which I will get to in my Bowie journey, I'm still going through his first self-titled album. I believe this is on the album after that, so eventually I will react to the original too. But yeah, I think the original is seen as a sort of breakaway from Bowie's early music hall stuff toward a more psychedelic rock sound. I remember reading somewhere that it was inspired, at least in part, by the kind of storytelling songs the Bee Gees were doing at the time, so yeah, let's listen to it. This is Shatner's cover of Bowie's Space Oddity, included on William Shatner's Seeking Major Tom album.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom.
Is this thing on?
Take your protein pills. Put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown. Engines on. Check ignition. And may God's love be with you.
Lift off.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear.
It's like he's doing a dry run through the lyrics.
Now it's time to leave the capsule, if you did. This is Major Tom, ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
Sonically, it really is close. Vocally, very different.
Though I've passed 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my spaceship knows which way to go.
Yes, I do, Dave.
Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating around my tin can, far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
Who's on the guitar on this one? Alright, it's fading, but let's wait, because I know this album. Jesus. Okay, it did end. Sometimes when the bass gets really heavy, it actually like shakes the like power cord out of my speakers, which depend for their entire function on a cord that doesn't snap into place. It's just, you put it in, sure it's connected, but it can be shaken out, and sometimes the bass will kick it out during the middle of a song, but no, it did actually end there. But yeah, sonically, I feel like that's very close to, in a couple places, maybe even a bit richer than the original. But vocally, it's very different. It's his spoken word, deadpan, comedic style, and as I said, it sounded like he was either reading through a script of the lines and just getting a sense for what they were and just sort of internalizing them so that he can then perform them in a song style, or he's actually like, you know, doing a broadcast from like, Major Tom, are you there? Like it feels more actual in space, you know, speaking to mission control back on Earth, or vice versa, I guess. So yeah, in a way, I suppose it fits perfectly in with the essence of what the song is about. But because I know the Bowie vocals in the original, which I enjoy a great deal, I can't help but laugh because it's just so different from that emotional, sort of soulful delivery. So yeah, it's a comedic take. It's exactly what I expected it to be, not only because I had heard some snippets, but just because going into this, you knew that it would be Shatner as he always is, and like I said, I think with this song in particular, it fits the lyrical content quite well, surprisingly well. So yeah, it's a fun one. It's one that I think people will probably know more than some of the other covers, certainly for me. But yeah, just a vintage Shatner performance. Luca agrees. She's probably going to jump down. Yeah, she's going to jump down. Well, in any case, there's still a few more to go on this album. Shout out to Han Solo for sharing it, and I'll be back for the next one soon. Peace.